Who's ready for an Atlas update? Well, freaking everybody's ready, guys. We haven't heard anything for a long time, but they just dropped something in the community forum about an hour or so ago. It says, yeah, right here it says an hour ago. They just dropped some news in here to let us know, so Bob's going to read it to you. If you don't like to read and you still want to know what's going on, just wait and listen to Bob read for you. Guys, so this is, I saw this on Steam. I clicked on it, took me to the Atlas website. So this is in the home news, in the New World map, and that's what we're talking about. They are getting a new map. They are trying to totally redesign the way we play the game, and they want to focus it a little bit differently. But let me jump into reading this and tell you exactly what it says. So, by Atlas News an hour ago, we got a New World map. Ahoy Pathfinders. News from the cabin. Major news. We've been working on our plans for some time and getting ready to give all you Pathfinders the details of our new Atlas journey. We're growing the development team and we'll be starting to introduce those team members to you next week. So, sounds like they got a team that they've hired. I'm glad to hear that because there's been lots of questions as to who's on the team and who went over to ARC. But yeah, so we've got a team that's growing. They're going to start introducing them to us so we can talk about it and learn a little bit more about it. So updates, exclamation point, they are excited. Our first major change to the Atlas will be a whole new world map, which is designed to intensify the fun at higher levels and make it a bit safer for lower level players. Sorry about the blue stuff. Let me stop that. That's kind of annoying. This is just the first step in the greater plan to shift gameplay from the land out to the open seas. This new open world map drops in the first half of July for both PC and Xbox. So, a couple weeks, first half of July gives us about a month for them to get their stuff together and drop this map. It says right here, they want to shift gameplay from land to the open sea. So there's some of that online right now, but it's not as much as you'd like, to be honest with you. Another piece of the Atlas grander plan is to focus on PvP play with an eye towards breaking out PvE play into something else. And I think this is the right direction to go. PvP, people complain about it. PvE, it's got some issues as well. But as part of this plan, we'll be taking NA PvE offline, which is pretty much dead at this point, and leaving the EU PvE server as the official PvE world for the time being. So, you heard it, they're going to take NA PvE offline. If that's your home, you might want to move. Grab your stuff and go on and get. Bringing a new world map online will require a complete reset of the system, something we don't take lightly. We wouldn't do it if we didn't feel that it was vital to the new experience we want to create for you all. They're going for a whole new experience, a whole new feel of this game. It's been dumped on for a while. There's some of us like me that still love it and want to see it come to its potential, like I hope you guys do too. And those of you who are inevitably going to say in the comments that this game is dead, hopefully they will resurrect it for you guys and you'll come back and give it a shot. If you're still watching Atlas videos, you obviously care enough about it to want to see it do better, hopefully. So we have new goals for supporting the game and delivering regular, dare we say, monthly content updates that will bring joy and piracy back to the open seas with plans for trade winds, farms, warehouses, and more. Stick with us on this ride and we'll sail the high seas together. Now, this is the first time that they've committed to a monthly update, guys. They never say anything about the updates. We have to guess. I think one of my good friends, Moshman, who has a great channel on Atlas, has noticed that they are putting out updates about every 2 months. So we've been kind of expecting some news for the last few weeks here. But it looks like it's going to be a 3-month interval this time because we're not going to get it until July. But for them to commit to monthly and for them to hire a dev team that they're going to introduce, they're finally ready to start talking about Atlas and taking it seriously. I feel like the studio has been focused on ARC with getting Crystal Isles and all of the new stuff out with ARC that we've seen lately, and honestly some of the updates we're bringing over animals from Atlas over to ARC. So hopefully we can get some of that love back and get some content from the devs and just really get a focus on the game. A reset of the world is going to cause some controversy, but I mean, let's be real. There's not going to be that many people losing stuff. I know if you're on there, it's the world to you, but hopefully for the greater good, we'll be able to get after this and have a good time. So they end the letter. That's all there is. Happy sailing, Atlas crew. For the latest dispatch on #PlayAtlas, keep your one good eye trained here for information. And then they've got their Discord links, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook, which is really not active. I'm hoping that this does get more active with the announcement of the dev team. I know I'm going to try to pay a little bit more attention to it because I want to see who they're bringing on and what they're going to be doing and what they're going to be focused on. But guys, you heard it here. They are going to shift gameplay. They're going to get rid of a map. They're going to get rid of NA PvE, and they're going to focus more on battles at sea and do some more interesting and exciting stuff, which I am excited to see. It looks like it's going to come out both PC and Xbox at the same time in mid-July, it sounds like. When they say first half, I hear July 15th. That's what I hear. So that was a cool update. I'm happy to have some news, but let's talk about the elephant in the room, what they're not saying. And what I'm seeing, first of all, is they're not talking about the game-breaking problems with Atlas. They're not talking about the ships disappearing. They're not talking about the crazy lag Xbox faces when they try to play on the same server with PC. They don't talk about any of that stuff, and that's really frustrating to me as an Atlas player. They're talking about all the fun, exciting stuff, which from a marketing standpoint, that's what you want to do. But guys, look at this trailer. This is a trailer that they dropped when they announced Atlas a couple years ago. Half the stuff in this trailer never came to fruition. I mean, there's so much that they wanted to do, and I feel like they're going in a different direction now. Maybe it's the direction they always intended, I don't know. But it feels like the way they're talking about the dev team, that they've pretty much cleaned house and are starting over. And hopefully we'll get some guys who are actually passionate about this game and who will stay through, and they'll continue to keep them on board and support Atlas. But, you know, I mean, look at this kind of stuff. This isn't the stuff that, some of the stuff we see, yes, but this isn't the normal stuff that we come to expect when we see Atlas. They talk about wanting to make gameplay redesigned with a whole new map. I wonder what that means. I'm not sure if they're gonna take the server size down so that each tile isn't a server, if they're gonna go more to an ARC style or maybe only a 3 or 4 server to make it smaller. I don't know. I think that's one of the issues, especially with private hosting and stuff, is that you can't have the whole world because it would cost you a ridiculous amount of money to have that many servers. So most are stuck to 2 or 3 or, you know, maybe 3 or 9 tiles for some of the bigger ones. But I mean, we're not seeing the stuff that we expected to see in this game, and I'm a little disappointed at that. I'm a lot disappointed at that, I'm not gonna lie. But I am happy they are talking about this again. I really wish they would just own up to the crap that they've done already. That's just not their style, though. They just talk about the good stuff and happy, let's not talk about the bad stuff. But if you want to own up to it, if you want this community to support you, I think you really need to say, look guys, we messed up. We promised you more ships, we didn't give you more ships. We promised you we'd fix the ships, we didn't fix that. You know, we put wild pirate camps in for PvE, and they've been broken since they've been put in. I've got wild pirate camps that are 3 or 4 deep, literally, on some of my islands, and I can't get rid of them because I can't grab the stuff to claim them. It's ridiculous. And what's with the dragons? I mean, that's crazy right there. I mean, that seems game-breaking OP to me. But maybe that's why they input the flame ballistas. Maybe they've got some plans for that. I just really hope they have an actual roadmap this time and not just wishes and dreams. The game has been on sale off and on. If you're interested in picking the game up, I recommend that you do. It's worth it, but get it on sale. Get it for $6 or $12 or something like that. Don't pay full price for this game. It's not. You know, it's you can get it for a better price than that. I would say it's worth it. I've definitely got my money's worth out of Atlas. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I'll tell you what. No more sales. We'll pay the full price. You just fix the game. How about that, guys? So it looks exciting for Atlas. If you're excited for the updates, if you think it's about time, let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. For more info on Atlas, check out my channel, TheSurvivalBob. I've got a couple playthrough series on Atlas, mostly in solo, but I've been having a great time in Atlas since it came out on Xbox. Would love for you guys to check out the channel. Hit that like button and subscribe for more content on Atlas. And this is TheSurvivalBob saying, hey, words are hard. Let Bob read for you. If you're going to be a Bob, have fun with it. And if you're going to get the news, Get the news from Bob. Take care now. We'll see you next time.